Okay, so everyone, my name is Edward O. I'm the creator of BlahDNS. So today my topic is the journey to DNSCrypt. This is how I learned the most about DNS privacy from. So currently I'm a SRE site reliable engineer at Kubix company, and also I'm a DNS privacy enthusiast. So I like to discover a lot of weird or interesting technology to improve privacy on DNS to prevent like ISP or government to spy on me. Like from very beginning in 2016, when I was in my university, usually like daily basis, we use a lot of internet to surf the internet, but we got a lot of annoying advertising, Google ads, or a lot of DNS cache poisoning, which means some ISP that try to play like bad actor to put some weird advertise to your browser. So this is how the main three big issue that I faced during like 2015 that time. And since the next year, 2016, I tried to roll out the free or personal project to share with my classmates, and to block the ads from the very beginning. That's how I tried to use the DNSCrypt at the time, and to encourage my friends, my classmates to share this kind of methods to block the ads and to prevent the DNS cache poisoning at the time. So that's how I made BlahDNS. And how it grows until now, 2021. From very beginning, I have a server, very small server in my lab. We use Raspberry Pi that at the time, and after that, I switched to a virtual private server (VPS) in Japan area. But still, it couldn't handle a lot of traffic at the time because very expensive, the traffic, especially in Southeast Asia or East Asia at the time. So the bandwidth very small and it's very expensive. So I tried to start to learn how to do IP tables, to do IP rate limit, to do every health check at the time to prevent people to spamming or use a lot of traffic in their lab or company at the time. So during 2018 at the time, I got a little bit like pocket money from my professor at the time. So I started to learn how to deploy to multi-region, like in Germany, Switzerland, or Finland, and Singapore. I try to handle every service hand by hand, like install from ground up, every software, set up the IP tables, proxy, DNSCrypt, and the .DNS as well. So it's kind of a little bit hard to maintain everything. So the time I start to learn Docker and how to put everything as a service. So when I deploy to a new region, I can very fast to one click deploy in my mind. I want to do a Docker Compose up a daemon. It can automatically to spin up a DNSCrypt proxy, even for the SSL certificate as well. And the latest one will be not DNS to do the DNS resolve. Also, after that, I tried to, like, last 2 years ago, I tried to figure out how can I very easily to maintain the block list, because I do collect a lot of block lists from around the world, like mainly from GitHub. Also, sometimes I saw some people share from another project called Pi-hole. In their forum, they got a lot of very useful block lists. So I try to add into BlahDNS, but still it's very hard and time consuming to make sure every rules it works perfectly and don't have any false alarm or too much block to prevent the user from daily use. So sometimes I got a lot of complaint from end user. So at the time I try to maintain my personal block list, also personal whitelist as well. So try to learn how to code in shell script and how to parsing the text like that to delete all dead domain or useless domain or even false positive address at the time. That's how I try to implement more efficient and correct ad block rules to BlahDNS. Yeah. So what will I try to do next during next year, 2022 or 2023? The dream, I try to continue to experience with more latest technology, somehow like DNS over HTTPS by the UDP protocol, or DNS over HTTPS with ODOH. Even try to implement the Grafana and premises monitoring to the entire node to make sure every service can be healthy, and when there is something going wrong, it will automatically to call the black box exporter to like send me an alert to my Slack or even my phone number, call my to my phone, and I can quickly to discover and fix the issue for my server.